So shared management is a process that the parent and the child interact with over time, and roles change over time. So in the beginning, the parent basically is doing everything for the child, and the child is receiving the care. Just like early on in life, you're feeding your child, and your child is just accepting the food. But ultimately, the child starts to feed themselves, and in the end is picking out their own foods, doing their shopping. Well, that's the same with a chronic condition, hopefully, for your child. Initially, you have to understand the condition well enough so that you feel comfortable giving all the care. But then slowly over time, you look to see what could your child do, and watch as they are successful in taking on small aspects. So for example, perhaps with a child with diabetes, initially if you're giving the injections of insulin, the child is watching. Ultimately, you may have the child go run and get the insulin. Later, you may have the child pull up the insulin in the syringe, and ultimately they're actually giving the insulin. One way I like to think about shared management there really are no failures in this. There are only opportunities to learn. So that if things don't go well one day, say your child has taken their medication well for the last month and a half, and then one day you find out they didn't take the meds, you can learn from that. You can sit, you can talk with your child and move forward from there. So one thing to keep in mind is that it's never too late, it's never too early to start with your child, and each child is going to be different. What you're wanting is for your own individual child to meet their potential for maximum participation, whatever that is, and that's going to help you and your child ultimately feel better about themselves and about managing the illness.